All right. Well, what do you guys think about like the legacy of Dragon Quest?
It's legendary, but it's archaic and doesn't hold up that well.
I agree with that.
So if you're playing mobile, I'll recommend it, but leave the NES and the other ones in the dust. Don't even bother. Just stick to mobile.
I think
fair. As a mobile game, it definitely works better than as like an NES game. Like, I would say that it holds up mostly because it's now on a mobile thing, a mobile platform.
Yeah. Also, its influences carry.
Oh yeah, its influences. Yeah, it like spawned an entire series. We're going to be playing like at least 23 of them that are made it to the US. Like Final Fantasy, for instance, is heavily inspired. Like every RPG pretty much after Dragon Quest is also inspired by Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Said it like they said, it's like set a template for modern RPGs, you know, you like,
Yeah. I'd
like
agree with that.
in the way that they level up and stuff, because like I don't think that was a major thing until Dragon Quest. So Dragon Quest like having a lot of influence with like leveling up, more like the music design stuff, like
Music design?
Well, the music,
composing?
the composed music, like having a composer actually do the music.
A real composer?
Yeah, a real composer as opposed to just like making 8-bit sounds for the game, you know.
You hear that, you little chip tune fuckers?
And then
This
just
is
like,
a real orchestra, man. Hey, your little do-do-do-do-do-do.
yeah, and then they had like a pretty decent focus on story, I believe, for an earlier game, you know, despite its simplicity, you know. Legend of Zelda was only like a few months earlier, and it has essentially the same story. You know, you go fight the bad guy and save a princess. So
Basically, yeah.
yeah,
One has even more story than Zelda.
Slightly, though.
yeah, it's
At least
like,
there's lore to it.
yeah, they do have like some lore with like there being a previous hero who defeated a great evil, like, you know, you're the descendant of.
I would say it has more in-game lore, but
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically lore. I mean, you know, you can't, like, if you find lore outside of the game, that's less lore, I
they
believe.
have lore in the manuals, though.
Like,
for
okay,
some
we're
Nintendo
gonna
games.
talk about Destiny for half a second here. If you have to go online
that? Oh, yes.
and fucking look up lore because of the cards you've been gathering that you can't look at in game, that's no longer lore. That stuff does not exist. That is stupid.
It is a secret to everybody, is not lore.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, like, it being in game and everybody talking about stuff, it's like, oh, hey, you know, most of the people have forgotten about Erdrick, but, you know, there's still the sages who, like, still guard the treasures to help you, like, along with this quest, because Erdrick knew that you'd probably have to go fight some great evil. And he basically tells you that the first, like, 5 seconds of the game when you go into that first cave and, like, talk to the gravestone.
But I want to know, how powerful were those defenders? Like, you don't even question it. And
The sages?
the sages, like, how about you have a battle where if you choose to fight them, they wipe you out? And so you know not to mess with them.
That would be pretty intense, but that would be pointless, because if they can defeat you and you're the hero, then why don't they just do it?
I asked the same thing to myself during Zelda.
Oh, hi there. I hope you enjoyed this clip from Puff Puff Hour, a Dragon Quest podcast. If you happen to like what you see, you should subscribe. We have full podcast episodes detailing the main series of Dragon Quest 1 through 11. Oh yeah, and if you like the content, you should check out our other shows from All Out Geekdom Entertainment. We have Nude Clan and Ultima Final Fantasy, the ultimate Final Fantasy podcast. Or, you know, Dragon Quest.